Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my week 4 check-in for the month of March. So let's just jump right on into it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and on here I do all things cashless budgeting. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So week 4 is going to be from March 21st through March 27th. So what we like to do is go through our wallet and see where we have spent money, track it down, go through our weekly check-in, any bills that needed to be paid for. And because this is the last week of March, we're also going to be closing out our spending accounts, seeing what we actually budgeted for the month, what was actually spent, and what will be rolling over to April. So let's start off with our tracking here, you guys. Hold on, let me fix this. With our tracking here. So we're going to first start off. If you don't know, I actually grocery shop weekly. And then I do more of like a bulk haul at the beginning of the month. So for groceries, I did go to Walmart. I had a Walmart delivery and we actually spent more than this, but this is just what came out of the groceries account. And that was on the 23rd. And there's really not a whole lot of space for this, so I'm going to just like put it over here. So that was on the 23rd. And that was the only thing that we spent out of groceries. Nothing was spent out of household. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was actually a very quiet week. We are going to go and look at our spending because this is where I took the overage out for our Walmart. And so altogether, I want to say it was like $57 or $58. So we're going to do Walmart here, overage, just so I know. And that was $23.26. So that money came out and I did not have to take it out anywhere because the money was already just like in a spending account. So shout out to Stephanie over at Budget with Stephanie 5. Oh my gosh, she changed her name. If I remember, I'll put it on the screen somewhere. But she just uses whatever's in those categories to cover those amounts instead of like just taking them out of like another budget or something like that. So I've been trying to do my best and I've been doing well so far. We did not do anything out of eating out. Nothing came out of baby girl's account. Now the rest of these are going to be my personal spending accounts that I have. My personal money does not come out of our household. It comes out of my personal account, but I just share with you guys what I tend to have going on over here. So for beauty, I spent $60 because I got my hair permed. And so we're going to do hair here. And that was for $60. And so it's actually quite amazing that I actually have money left in beauty because I don't think that like ever happens for me. So I think breaking these things down is really helping me because it used to just be one actual, what is it called? One actual like personal binder. But I think now because I know I can't spend because I need money for certain things, I've just been a little bit more conscious. We did not buy anything in gas. And the reason for that, y'all, is because after my girls' day trip and stuff like that, I came home and on Sunday, my husband took my car and he actually filled up my tank for me. So shout out to Hub. So I did not have to spend any money out of gas. And then for eating out for food, I did on the 26th get some McDonald's. I was like super hungry, y'all, that morning. So I just got like an egg sandwich and a hash brown. And so we're going to put that down here. And I just feel good because whatever I have spent, I had the money for. And I'm not like going over or doing anything too crazy. And then nothing out of entertainment. So that is just where we are. And I'm guessing I never put any money for March in entertainment either. I need to double check that because that just looks wild. But I guess I don't really always need much money for that. So that is everything that I have spent, you guys. Like I said, it has been a quiet week. I just haven't been spending any monies, okay? No monies. So let's go look at our actual weekly check-in and just see where we are at with all of our bills, okay? So we're just going to use this black pen right now. And so we have for groceries, we spent $34.41. So we have zero remaining in groceries. For household, we did not spend anything, so we still have $11.16. For spending, we spent that remainder, which was $23.26, and that leaves me with $19.75. And then baby girl, we did not spend anything, so that leaves me with $12.27. For eating out, we also did not spend anything, so that left me with $16.95. And y'all, I'm just trying to slowly build this thing up because there is nothing really that we could potentially buy, even if we were to, sorry y'all, even if we were to like go and get like Chick-fil-A or Chipotle, which are kind of like really honestly like the only two places I'm really okay with like spending my money. 2 meals, $16 cannot buy us a like meal. So gotta save up some more money. And I have been like holding back with like buying baby girl food from like getting her chips and french fries. She's just on a whole nother kick right now. So we haven't been really needing to use it either. And then personal, I actually need to add that up because I think we only spent $60 or $65.17 actually. So $65.17. So we'll be looking at 166.79 minus 65.17 puts us at 101.62, which this is also still a lot of money left in my personal account because I never have this much money left over either. So I'm doing pretty good. So, yeah, I apologize for the yawning. So spending this week, like I said, has just been super small. So we're going to look at this, and we spent $57.67 for our week 4 check-in, you guys. I just got groceries. That was really it. So we're going to come back to our budget closeout, but I wanted to go through everything else. The month is not quite over yet, but our spending accounts are done for the month of March. So we're going to look at this. So for housing, we budgeted $189.84 and then nothing else to come out of our household checking. Here we're looking at the 21st. So income came in from both me and my husband. And then we had our YouTube TV and our internet that was due. YouTube TV is $106.35. We have verified that, that everything is clear. I guess this is just going to be the new amount and I shouldn't be shocked about it. I don't even understand, but okay. So going forward, YouTube TV is $106.35. I'm not going to lie, to me, I guess it's still worth it because it just offers so much and does like everything for us. So we don't really have to have other things. And then we got a discount on our internet because I did get to call and try to get some kind of discount. It was for $85. They gave me like a $6 credit this time, and so it won't be over $100. I forget how much it actually is because they did give me a $10 credit. So I think my bill going forward would be like $92 or $93. But this month with that extra discount came out to $82.70. So let's actually calculate that. So that was $106.35 plus $82.70. So that's $189.05. So that is what we actually spent in our housing account. And then we didn't do anything else. So we saved a few cents here. But that was everything out of our what I call our paycheck to paycheck budget. And then we just have one more paycheck from my husband left, and then our water treatment. And that should be it. I should have actually put debt right here, but it's okay. That is where our transaction log is. And if you are new to my channel, this transaction log is different from the transaction log that y'all see, or the budget y'all see on my spreadsheet, because this includes what is actually in the checking account, our operating account, and then I work out of that. But my monthly budget is just based on what I spend for the month with the money that we received. All right, so now we're gonna go back over here and we're gonna go ahead and close out our actual spending account budget. So we're going to go through the numbers and talk about what we actually spent or budgeted. So for groceries for this month, we budgeted a full $500. For household, we budgeted $229.62. And that is because we had a rollover from February. So any money that was not spent in that month, I don't put it towards savings. I actually move it over to the next month, because the way our budget is set up right now, it's not fully operating to the best of its abilities. So if money wasn't spent, I know we're probably going to need it for the next month or two. So I keep that money in that account and just allow those accounts to grow, and just know that we have the money when we need it out of those accounts. For spending, we budgeted $144.88. For baby girl, we budgeted $26.23. And for eating out, we budgeted $16.95. And for my personal account, I budgeted $514.88. Okay. So in total, everything that was budgeted, I'm only budgeting the household items. And so that came out to $917.68. Now we're going to look at what was spent, and I'm just going to do a different color. So for groceries, we spent a full $500. For household, we spent $218.46. For spending, we spent $125.13. And for baby girl, we spent $13.96 and nothing out of eating out. And for my personal, I spent $413.26. So in total for our household spending, we actually ended up spending $857.55. Okay, so that was definitely under the budget, y'all. Okay. And then we're going to just use another color to show what we have remaining. So groceries is going to have 0 remaining. Household is going to have $11.16. For spending, we're going to have $19.75. For baby L, which is just baby girl, we're going to have $12.27. And then for eating out, we're going to have $16.95. And for my personal, we're going to have $101.62 remaining. So money that will roll over to our April spending accounts will be $60.13. So not terrible, a little bit of money to roll over to, but not terrible. But this is just what our budget closeout looks like for our spending accounts, you guys. This was sort of a quick week because not a whole lot happened. I didn't spend anything out of our sinking funds or savings. So that is just where we are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.